Alright boys, back with another video, and this is the second episode of my Make Money Per Hour series. So in this episode we are going to be, in the previous episode we made about 200k per hour. In this episode we are going to be making 300k per hour. So let's get the video going, and before we get the video going, let's watch this. Okay. Now the first thing we are going to be doing is we're going to go to our office, or we are going to go to our terabyte if we own one. Then when we reach to our office or terabyte, we're going to have to source a car. So we're going to source a car.
We've got a problem.
I like this mission. It's an X80 Proto top range car. Well, let me tell you how to kind of source only top range. In order to source top range only, then you have to store at least 11 to 12 standard range cars in your warehouse, and 11 to 10 mid-range cars in your warehouse. And when you have those, then the game will only spawn top range cars for you, so it's going to be most profitable for you if you source only top range cars. Now when we deliver this vehicle to our warehouse, as you can see, it costs a repair cost of 2k almost, and after that point we're gonna start exporting it. So sourcing a car would take minimum 6 minutes, and average 8 minutes, and maximum 10 minutes. So in my case it took about 6 minutes. So we are gonna go ahead and sell this car to the specialist dealer, modify it as much as you can, but it doesn't really matter. So now when you source, basically when you kind of when you're done exporting it, you'll get a profit of 80k, and I got a profit of 75k, considering the cost we had to pay, 2k for this, and 3k for this, and 2k for the sourcing one. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is we're going to start a headhunter right away. As soon as we export our car, we're going to start the headhunter. And the best way would be to rent a buzzard. If you already own one, then it's fine. Now, if you're in a buzzard and you're kind of killing a moving target, then just hit him 2 times. The target will come out of the car. As soon as they come out, just hit them, and they will be done for. Stationary targets can be tricky to tackle if you're an oppressor or on a buzzard, so keep that in mind. But in my opinion, it takes merely 4 minutes, maximum 4 minutes on oppressor, maximum 5 minutes on buzzer, if you're doing headhunter. Sightseer could take longer, depending on the location you get. So the next thing you're going to be doing is sourcing another car. So the first thing we did was, like, we sourced a car. Let's talk about average minutes. Let's say it took 8 minutes, and we exported a car. It took 5 minutes. And then we did headhunter. It took 5 minutes. Average I'm talking about. And now it's time to source another car. we have made a 75k from that, 20k from that so far, in merely about 15 minutes. Let me just deal with them quickly. Well, I use explosives here. It's not a wise thing to do so because there are high chances that your car may explode too. But I was lucky enough. Like I didn't get any damage at all. 0%, $0 repair cost I have at the moment. Now that is the second time I've kind of. The first car we sourced was an X80 Pro. The second car we are sourcing is also X80 Pro. Interesting. Now we are almost basically at the warehouse and got a repair cost of 2.7. So that's why I always kind of say the average profit you're gonna make by selling a high-end car is 5k. And basically NPCs are gonna appear no matter what you do when you're importing a car. So once you go here, all you got to do is go back and start sites here. And if a if a headhunter is available for it, then you can start that one. That would be much easier, but headhunter wasn't available for me, so I started sites here. As it took merely 4 minutes for me to source that car, the previous car, as it was in a city. So start headhunter could take 4 to 6 minutes. For me, it's 6 minutes. It took 6 minutes for me, and well, depending on the locations you get. I got the first one in Paleto Bay, so. Now, as soon as you just completed sites here, or if you did Headhunter, all you got to do is go back to your warehouse and source the export the car that you sourced, that you sourced previously. If there's a cooldown, then it shouldn't be more than 2 minutes, so you can wait for that. So it wasn't for me, and now all I got to do is modify it, and there you go. So we are almost here, and basically so far we have sourced a car, and then we exported it. We did Headhunter, we sourced another car, we did sites here, and now we have exported a car. Now as soon as you export this car, then all you got to do is just go to your city. Basically don't start Headhunter when you're out of city. So just start a Headhunter when you're in a city, and I'll talk to you when this is over. Now we are almost done, and there you go. Fine. Now, so far, so good. We have sourced a car, we exported it, we did Headhunter, we sourced another car, we did Sightseer, then we exported a car, and then we did Headhunter. Now it's time to source another car. So we're gonna go quickly to our office or to our terabytes, if we own one. So far about 40 minutes has passed, and we made quite a lot in that time period. Rather than just wandering around the city, we have made a quality money. We got a Mamba this time, top range, and I don't like this car personally. I don't know why. Maybe I can't handle it properly. I don't know. So let me just click ahead and steal this one. Now the bad thing about this mission is that when you get a mission and when you have to steal a car from wind farm and missions are from like power station and all that. The bad thing about those missions are that helos will spawn and they can nearly destroy your car. So you have to drive as quickly as possible. But at the moment, okay, now this is where I did horribly. The damage I had was 2.8k, which was affordable, but now we got a damage cost, repair cost 4.3k, which is not so bad, but still. Now, as soon as we source this car, we're gonna start a Headhunter. Because we can't export it, we exported a car like 10 minutes ago, so we need to wait for about another 10 minutes. Or maybe 5 minutes, I don't know, considering the timing you take while sourcing or doing Headhunter. So call your buzzer or oppressor or whatever you have and start Headhunter quickly. If you're uncomfortable doing Headhunter, you can also start Sightseer. I am not comfortable playing Sightseer because, you know, you are in like let's say you're in LSIA, and the next target you will be getting, you know, you have to go to Paleto Bay or something. What is this, man? It takes a lot of timing, and even if you collect all of them, you are in middle of nowhere, so you have to go back to the city and takes extra time. So Headhunter, on the other hand, is quite easy and quite less time consuming. So that's why I always prefer this, and especially with the oppressor or buzzer, it's kill for the money. Now we've got 2 targets left here. Hit him 2 times. They will try to get out of the car. As soon as they get out, just hit the car basically, and they will die. So we got it. I got a 20.5k. Now we are like 55 minutes has passed for so far, and we have sourced a car, exported the car, did Headhunter, sourced a car, Sightseer, then we exported the car, then we did Headhunter again, and then we sourced another one, then we did Headhunter. Now 55 minutes has passed, and if there's a cooldown limit for exporting a car, as it's for me, you can just go ahead and go to ammunition. Go to Paint Spray or Mod Shop and basically steal any car, like this one. This one, I guess it's quite expensive. It gets sold for 7k, I guess, or 8k, I don't know. So let's see. You can't just seal. Now, this the car you sell will not be counted in the profit you will actually make per hour, which is 300k in our case. So it gets sold. It got sold for 8k, which is quite impressive. Now, after this point on, all you got to do is just go back to your warehouse, vehicle warehouse, and export the last car. Make the last sale of the hour, or make the last thing of the hour that you will be doing. So let me just go ahead and go to my warehouse quickly, and it has I'm here. So time limit 25 seconds I had. Now you can just export it quickly. About 56 minutes has passed or something, and I'm pretty sure that we can sell this in 6 minutes or so. So 62 doesn't really, 62, 63 will be the thing, will be the timing, and we will be making a lot of profit, and I'm going to be counting that real soon. Now there's another advice I'm gonna give you is never sell a car, especially in the populated lobbies. Never sell a car when it's raining, like it is at the moment. Look at this, it's slipping too much. I can't handle it properly. So, and if you are in a populated lobby, then you can't escape. You know, even if someone tries to come and steal your car, destroy your car, you won't be able to escape as efficiently, as quickly as you could when you sell the car in a lobby where it's not raining. At the moment it's raining, so we got a damage of 3.5k, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, 2.5k. Now this is the last sale of the hour, and we are almost done. 61 minutes has passed, and that's it. So let me just remind you, we sourced a car and took us like, let's say average 7.5 minutes. Then we exported a car, it took us 5 minutes. And then we did headhunter, it took us 5 minutes. Then we did source another car, it took us 7 minutes. Then we did sightseer or headhunter, it took us 5 minutes. Then we exported a car, it took us 5 minutes. Then we did headhunter, and it took us average of 5 minutes. And then we did source another car, 7 minutes. And then we did another headhunter, 5 minutes, and exported a car, and that was 5 minutes as well. So that is pretty much it for this video. So hope you did like the video, and if you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.